Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Egy kicsit megkéstek. Csak egy kicsit.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Azért volt ott mindig habzsi-dőzsi.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Hozzász a tesztek süveget!
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can wait to start class. I can wait to explore. Ja, az explore az mit is jelent? Nem tudom, mi hirtelen. You come here, performance and protection. Guarding experience. Mindegy lesz ez.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Aha.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you.
Akkor nem tud dönteni.
A certain sense of... what is it?
Micsoda? Na jó, gyerekek, ezeket most nem vágom. Ilyenkor szar, mikor nem tud az ember angolul. Igen. A merész... Mi volt a másik? Most úgy ütöttem le, azt nem tudom, mit jelent. Merész, kíváncsi, lojális vagy ambiciózus? Fordulj már vissza. Már végre. Ha. Legyen merész.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Jó lesz az? Jöhet! Gryffindor. Yes!
Better be Gryffindor!
Yes! Jó, én a randomized házasság cseppet másra gondoltam, mint ahogy most meg lett csinálva. De legalább, hogyha nagyon nem tetszett volna valakinek, hogy ők a másikba akart volna kerülni, akkor azt is megcsinálták, lehetett döntést. Lehetett változtatni a dolgokon. De ez így jobb,
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Mi a...
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Már amúgy most nem tetszik nekem az igazgató. Éjjel kövér dáma!
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you,
Kivégző kamrába küldenek ilyen úgy alagúton keresztül?
First night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
De kurva jó meg lett csinálva. Gyönyörű.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Na. Először körülnézek, hogy mi hova. Jó, varázsolni tudok. Az mi? Jó, hát nagy körülnézés itt nem volt. Fölfele is lehet menni, vagy fölfele a lányoknak a... Oké. Még lentebb kéne menni. Vagy nem? Nem, jó helyen voltam. Nem voltam jó helyen? Fölfele kellett volna menni? Ó, faszom. Futni nem lehet valahogy? De, jó, megvan.
Now, which way is the common room?
Aha, itt van a közösségi háló. Szevasztok, jányok! Jó.
Perhaps I should.
Ez egy szemüveges
Don't know
Hermione.
what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to
Cressida.
do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to
Cressida.
meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying
Valami
to do?
rosszat
just there?
mondtam?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so
Nagyon
difficult
dühös
about
feje van a
this one?
csajnak.
I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Hú, de pörög a nyelve amúgy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Oké, az egyik megvan.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
The professor could arrive any moment.
Oh,
Why is everyone so highly strung?
Nelly.
It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway,
Ami jól
you've
értettem, akkor ide
certainly
eljött a
had
hír
some
az, hogy
much
megtámadott
needed
minket egy kibaszott
excitement to
sárkány.
Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Jó.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Jó, akkor ő is megvolt.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. If I don't find a way to compensate,
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I.
Neki a kurva
Are you
sárkányról
related
beszél.
to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Mindig mit választok amúgy?
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Ja.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Na, ők meg vannak.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Ezek itt alszik. Jó, akkor eszünk egy kis almát. Ja, ki kell menni, jó. Nem, hogy itt össze kell görnyedni, hogy ki tudjunk sétálni.
Good morning.
Oh.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ó, ez milyen könyv?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field.
Ezt kérdem én is.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Jó, hóna alá vágta.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Jó, akkor most
This
kövessük.
way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Persze. Biztos.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up!
Revelio.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Ó! Jöjj! Ezt nem akartam. Mi van? Jó, rosszat nyomtam. Aha. Mondja, hogy challenge. Ó. Úgy lehet ilyen guide-okat gyűjteni.
Clever, isn't it?
Vagyis ilyen...
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
De nem mindegyiknél hozzá elő.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ott van valami. Ott van valami a fal mögött. Ott, halló. Ott is van valami. Ó.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Nem tudok tovább menni, mert nem elég a szintem. Ó, azok a jellegzetes csont... Nem, mit tudok azt veszi. Kötözködni akarsz, bazd meg. Ha? Azért. Itt vagyok. Jövök.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Aha. Igen, és ezzel nyitom meg a térképet. Ott vagyunk mi. Jó. És az kell oda, az kell ott nekünk. És ott. Van benne fast travel. Hála jó Istennek, nem kell bejárni az egész iskolát folyamatosan.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Jó, köszönjük
Thank
meg
you,
neki.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Nem tudom, mit
Speak
nyomtam.
of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Amúgy lehet, hogy a beszéd hangon még kicsit visszaveszek, mert elég hangos.
I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ja. Ja, itt van settings. És akkor... Dialóg. Visszavesszük ide. És akkor itt tudok még fent változtatni quest. Azaz egy questem van. Jó.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Ja most... Ó! Oké. Map! Jó, onnan tudok fast travel-ölni? Nem, csak tracker-ölni tudom.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Na. Oké. A Welcome to Hogwarts az megvan. Jó irányba jövök? Ó, jó, így kinyitom az ajtót, nagyon jó. Ó, és akkor ezzel tudom trackerölni, hogy merre kell menni. Jó. Pörgöm. Új. Jó, abba hagyom. Oh. Milyen jó megcsinálták már a sötét varázslatos kivédése termet is.
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
It was a
token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
De mi Levioso?
No?
Nem Leviosa.
One thing I've learned as an
Vagy csak az magyarosítva volt már úgy.
value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Na, ő baszki. Ez könnyű volt.
Levioso.
Levioso. De magyarosítva volt a Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Aha. Jó, hát akkor próbáljuk meg nagyobb. És akkor...
Let us begin with the basic cast.
És mivel kasztolok?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Azért még kaptott még egyet.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only
Oh,
Levioso,
egymás ellen.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
Protego!
Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duel.
Kap a fejére, gyere ide!
For this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Szavasz!
Not bad for a beginner.
Mi igaz, hogy nem
As
rossz?
good as you get.
Álmomból fölkeltesz és leverlek a picsába. Neki meg füligér a
Put you on
szája.
the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you,
Yes.
Professor Hagrid. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Egy dolgot még meg akarok nézni. Options. Képi világ. És a kalibrálás jó. Ez ott mi? Ó, ja tényleg lehet izé. Adjuk rá csak a kesztyűt. Hát beveszik egyből az aranyszemüveget? Sisak. No, azt szépen levesszük. Jó. Ebből csak ez van. Talán az csak ennyi. És a sál. Nem jó a sál. Inventory. Full üresek vagyunk. Collections. Itt van valami. Ja igen. A arcán ülő bika. Meg még itt van a quest. Ez a kettő van. Valamelyiket trackerölni, és challenge. Aha, ebből is. Aha. Megkapom majd ezt a kesztyűt. Még a másik szemüveget. Jó. Van még itt valami, amit meg kéne néznem. Igen, ez mutatja a háznak a szintjét. Jó. Na, questek. Charm class. Defense age is the dark art class. De ez a fő küldetés, szóval... Most úgy csináltam. Oké. Jó, valamit csináltam, és nem tudom, mit csináltam. Még menjünk arra, amit... De várj, itt voltam az előbb. Geci. Sötét varázslatok kivédése. De ezen voltam az előbb. De ezt miért hozza megint?
Levioso.
Újra kezdtem volna. Oh shit.
Now, let's try something
Jó,
a
akkor
little
gyorsan
harder.
elnyomjuk. Na.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel.
Yeah.
We'll start.
This should be easy.
Levioso. Protego. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Stupid. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Oh, hogy...
What are you doing up there?
Levioso. You're good.
How perceptive.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
Remember the lesson.
Baszki.
Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
Levioso.
Only all of my students are this adept.
Akkor rossz gombot nyomogatok. Na.
Your opponent decides
Zsír.
to attack
Kapta
or
halt.
defend yourself.
Ismét.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as...
I put you on the spot.
Thank you, Professor.
Na.
All right.
Akkor here we go again. Igen. Mert ezt megcsináltam. És akkor elméletileg így van.
Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Ivy had my share and combo. I best never use my vent.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Azért nem szólalok meg ilyenkor, mert próbálom legalább valamilyen szinten értelmezni az egészet, hogy fölfogjam. Itt van valahol. Hogy csinált? Ja, szintet léptünk. Valahol van itt valami. Itt van valami ládaféleség.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Jó, hát...
I prefer to keep things friendly.
Itt mutat valami ládát. Itt ebbe a pontba. És fönt lenne fölöttünk? Oh. Még valami tűzféleség. Mi a franc? Mik ezek az ikonok? Még rá kell jönnöm, hogy mik ezek az ikonok. Szerintem mutatja, ha igen. Ha mutatja lentebb is. Akkor valamelyik lehet, hogy...
Revelio.
Jó, itt nincsen semmi, de még mehetünk föntebb. Itt lesz. Itt lesz a melyik óra?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor
Nettie.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the
Nekem nincsen könyvem.
growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Aha, most ki kell tépnem a kezük. Ó! Értem, szóval most ki kell tépnem a kezéből. Akio. Vagy ki kell ejteni. Ja, mint ugye... Akio. Szóval ugyanaz, mint az Invitót csinálnám.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oké.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Most nem tudom, a játék miatt változtattak meg egy-két varázslatnak a nevét, vagy alapból ez volt, csak a filmben volt máshogy.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Játszunk?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, that's it! Not to worry.
Aha.
Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure. Very good.
Túlhúztam. Jó. Újból.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
Nem lehet
care
újra
to give our
kezdeni?
new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
De.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Aha.
Accio.
That's it.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Well. Azt nagyon kiszentiztem.
Accio.
Le fog esni a gecibe! Mindegy. Ő győzött. Faszom.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ennyi? Meg is szünteted a pályát, vagy...
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Oké, akkor kezdjen Neti.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Jó.
Accio.
Túlhúztam.
Not to worry.
Menjál, Rip.
Watch this.
Most. De ne esd le, mondd meg, mi essen le! Nem lehet újra kezdeni.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Pedig 250 pontosat behúztam volna.
Splendid!
Lett egy 50 pontom. Megint Neti győzött.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ja, mondjuk nem tudom, mi értelme lesz, hogy a labdákat húzogattunk most. Szerintem nem fogjuk használt venni, de mindegy.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Amúgy mi ez az akcentus, ami a csajnak van?
Anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Yo.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Ja, akkor még a csajjal még találkozni fogunk. Menjünk el a profhoz.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Jó.
Revelio.
Oh, ott van valami. Ott van valami a... Jó, nem itt van valami. Jó, gyerünk tovább erre. Jó, arra nem várjuk. Jó. Oké, én értettem. Értettem elsőre is. Szevasz! Tedd el a pálcát, mielőtt kiszúrod a szememet. Hoppá, lefele. Itt ne Dinónál nincsen semmi.
Revelio.
Nincs, pedig azt hittem, hogy lehet. Jaj, rossz irány. Arra ki. Úgy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
És ezzel mit kell csinálnom?
Revelio.
Ja, oké, hogy ez megvan.
Lumos. Accio.
Acciózok. Jó, hát... Jó, nem lettem előrébb. Vagy csak így meg kell találni, az kész.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Házi Manu.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Még munka.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is
Inkább azt választom, mint az a mardakáros csávót.
She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables.
Valahogy nem szimpatizálok vele.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Rendben van. Na, kaptunk új questet. Ott meg van. Oda kell menni ahhoz. Jó, itt nálad van valami, amit... Csak a másik oldalt van. Ott van valami. Aha. Jó, semmi más nincsen itt, jó? Mehetünk is tovább.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right
Na,
up.
ez legalább
Makes a broken
ugyanaz.
object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Halló, hát... Ezt csak nem hagyom itt. És akkor ezzel is lehet gyűjtögetni a háznak pontokat.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.